Tonight I will make a very simple and typical Italian appetizer, bruschetta or bruschetta, not bruschetta as the Americans say. In Italian, CH. Okay, you can make the classic. Tonight I will do a small variation, but still very simple. Let's see. So for the bruschetta, you'll need this type of bread. Don't use baguette, try broader countryside bread. Tomatoes, I'm using cherry tomatoes, you can use the big one. And for this recipe, I will use coppa with the capers. And then the base of the bruschetta, it's always salt, pepper, oregano, garlic, olive oil, and then basil, which I'm not even taking out of the fridge because it's too fragile. You know how basil look like anyway. Let's see how it is done. So cut the bread in slices like 2 centimeters wide. Then it's the turn of the tomatoes. Again, tomatoes, I always use the tip first because they are soft, so it's not easy to cut them. Once it's open, easier. Okay, now we have garlic, tomatoes, the capers. We add a generous amount of olive oil. You can always add more. And then we add the salt, pepper, and oregano. And here is really important the calibration. So you start adding, you mix, you taste, and based the way you taste, you decide to add whichever ingredient you think is missing. It's very subjective, so there is no algorithm. It just comes with time. Okay, I mix. I use a spoon because the spoon later on I will use it to pour the tomatoes, the sauce over the bruschetta bread. In the meantime, I started the oven 180 degrees Celsius and wait for like 20 minutes for the oven to get the temperature. Okay, basil in. See how it looks like for now. 10 to 12 minutes, 180 degrees. So the last touch is the coppa. I have 1 slice per bread, and I will put it inside the oven on the bread when the bread is almost done, to get it a bit melted. Okay, now I pull out from the oven the bread. The ham is now toasted, and we put on top the bruschetta mix. And try to compact so it doesn't fall. And here is my bruschetta with coppa, tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, capers, and basil. Enjoy.